Hello, today is Friday, January 24th, 2025, and I have the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle in front of me. So let's get started. Okay. Okay, we got sixes looking into this box, so we can mark those. Pencil mark these two. Oops. Pencil mark those two sixes. We got this 5 here, and this 5 here means we can mark these two 5s in box 2. We got a 6 looking in here to these 3 cells, also a 6 looking up. So we can mark these two. We can place a 1 down here. So we have 1s looking into box 7 here in the bottom 2 rows, and then this 1 looking down, so we can place this 1. Can mark 9s here if you see those 9s looking in there. Can mark 6s up here, so we have a 6 looking up into these cells, also a 6 looking at this cell, and a 6 sees this cell. Can place a 7 right here if you see those 7s all looking into this box, and we can place a 7 here. Let's see about this column here. That leaves a 3. So there's a 3 that sees this cell. So one of these two cells has to be a 3. We have a 3 here, so 3 up in this box has to be here or here. What about everything else there? We need a 3, 8, and 9. Okay. So 9s are looking at these two cells down here. So this up here has to be a 9. And we can pencil mark a 9 now over here. What else can we do? About this column, we need a 2, 3, 5, and a 6. So this has got to be a 2, 3 right here, but I'm not going to mark that yet. You can't do center marks on the New York Times website. Otherwise, I'd probably mark that, but I'll just remember that, and I may mark it later. What could we look at? What's another thing we could look at here? Actually, I can just, so this is a matching pair now, so let's just mark that. And then what do we need? What else do we need in this box? We need a 2, 5, and 9. So since that's only 3 cells left, I'm going to mark that. So that shows us here we have it. This can only be 2 5s. So this bottom cell is either filled in or marked up. I'm going to try and just stick to Snyder notation for now as I go along here. What else? I don't know. I'm just going to look at this row here. We need a 1, 3, 4, 5, 8. It's not doing a whole lot. Okay. So this 5 and this, actually, this is a triple. So you have a 5 here, a 6 here, and a 2 here looking down into this box. So it can't be in either of these cells. So this is a triple. It's a 5, 6, 2 triple. And this can't be a 6. So that's a 2, 5. And if you look, that matches up with this 2, 5. So that's a 2, 5 matching pair in the row. So let's see what we need else in that row. You have 3, 4, 7, and 8. So I don't know if I want to mark that just yet. But just remember that. So now we have this triple here. So we can pencil mark a 7 here because in this column over on the right, we have a 7 looking down. Okay, think about the column. That column needs a 7. So you might think, well, it could go, what, like, why couldn't it go here? It can't because we have a triple right here. A 7 can't be in any of these 3 cells, can't be in this cell. So only 2 places in the column for 7 to go are right here. It's limited to here, and that just happens to be within that box also. And actually, this here is a matching pair, so I should mark that. That's going to be a 3, 7, and actually we can place the 7. Okay. I should have thought of that anyway. Kind of overthinking things. Okay, so now we can pencil mark 7 right here. All right, let's look at this column. We need a 1, 4, and 8. And we have a 1, 8 looking into the cell. Okay, so that tells us the 4 has to go there. Now this is a 1, 8 matching pair in the column. So what else? That should get us somewhere. Let's trying to think. Two, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6, 9. What is the number that's missing here? 1, 2, 3. So where's a 3 gonna go? Yeah. So we can pencil a 3 right here because look, there you can't have a 3 here. You can't have a 3 in these 2 cells. So 3 for this row, row 8 has to go here. About 2, 3, 5. Okay, and this 3 here, see, this is what I'm overlooking here. That 8, that's good. Okay, so now we have a 2, 5, 6 left. I don't want to mark that just yet. What about this row here? Is it 2, 5, 9, 8? Well, we can mark 8s down here. Oh, and this is a triple now. This is a triple. I forgot about that. Okay, we have the 2, 5 matching pair in the corner. So this is a 4, 7, 8 triple. Now that kind of limits the box a little bit. We still need to put a 6 in the box, which can only go here. What's the rest? 3, 5, 6, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. Oh no, 2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. All right, let's just get away from that. Oh, okay. We have a 2 looking up at box 3. We have a 2 that looks up. These 2s down here look up. That 2 over here looks in. We can place a 2. That means 2 is going to be one of these 2. How about, let's revisit this one. This could be a 3, this column, a 3, 6, or 5. 3, 5, or 6. Actually, okay. So see here, we have a 5. This cell can't be a 5 or 6 because of the 5, 6 in the box. So this is a 5, 6 pair in this column, and this has to be the 6. And this has to be the 5. There we go. And this is the 3, which means this is the 3. Well, let's see what that 5 or the 6. Okay, we already have a 6. All the 6s in this band. We have the 5. Doesn't help a lot right now. But up here, let's see what we can do. Oh, the 1 looks up, making this a 1, 6. Making this a 4, 8. Why does it take me so long to see what it is? Okay. The 4, 8. That means we need a 2, 5, 9. Okay, so here we have a 2, 5, 9. Have a 2 and a 9 looking in. That's got to be the 5. Takes away the 5 here. Makes this a 2, 9. Means we can pencil 5s right there. Okay. Okay, 2, 5, 9. So 8 has to be in one of these two. 2, 4, 8, 9 is what's left in that box. I think I'm just going to mark the rest of that. So, and actually that exposes a 2, 9 pair. Okay, so that's a 2, 9 in the box, and that leaves 4, right? 4, 8. Yes. What about this row here now? We need a 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 8. And this can't be a 1 or a 3, so it's a 4, 8. So in the row, that's a 1, 3, and that's a 1, 3. Doesn't resolve itself right now, though. Okay. Okay, we need in this row, we need a 1, 4, 8, 9. 1, 4, 8, 9 is what we need here. There's got to be something else to see here. 2579 down here. Let's see, 25. Okay. So look at this row here. The row needs a 2, 5, 7, and a 9. Look at this cell here. Can't be a 2, can't be a 5, can be a 7, can't be a 9. So it has to be a 7. And, okay. All right, what does that do? We need a 1, 3, 8 right here. I'm just going to mark that, even though we can't do anything with that right now. Excuse me. 2, 5, 9. Fours. What about fours? Okay. Okay. This is a 4. This is part of a 4-8 pair. We already have a given 8 in this box. So that has to be a 4. That has to be an 8. And now this has to be a 4. And now down here, that has to be an 8. And now up here, all right, we need a 2, 3, 5, and a 6. We're getting close here. I'm probably missing some pretty easy stuff at this point. In this column, we need a 2, 5, 6, and 9. 2, 5, 6, 9. Okay, so this cell is a single. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that should move us along. Makes a 9 be, doesn't resolve it yet. What did I just take out? A 5. Yeah. This is a 9, okay. Or it's one of those two cells is a 9. We're down now to 2, 5, and 6 right here. And we have a 5, 6 looking in, that's a 2. That resolves our 2, 9 over here. Resolves that 9. 5 and 6. Oh, that has to be 5. This has to be a 6. And now this is a 2, 5 pair in the row. That's not a 6 anymore. What about up here? We need a 1, 4, and 8. So now 4 points down. We don't really need that at this point, but what about this row? We need a 1, 4, and 8. This is a 1, 3, 4, 8. That can't be an 8. Why do I have that marked as an 8? So this has to be a 1, 3, 7. I'm just going to mark this at this point. It's going to just help me see things. 2, 3, 5. Oh, like this right here. Okay, this can't be a 9. Has to be a 2. That's a 5. That's a 9. That's a 2. That's a 5. 6, 2, 2, 2, 6, 5, okay, this puzzle looks to be done. What is this? 148. I don't know why I'm doing this so late in the puzzle, but okay, so that shows you, helps you see right here, 148, 148, and a 48. So this can't be a 1 anymore. It has to be a 6. That can't be a 1. I just like to, I know I don't have to pencil everything in this late, but it helps me to see what I'm doing. So these ones look down, that means this is a 1. Exposes a 3 and a 8. 1, 7, 3, 4. What's left here? 4, 8, 1, 8, 1,